Hello guys, this is another TF video. I believe this is the sixth video of the series and this will be another commentary one. It will be TF versus Viktor. Viktor has cleanse, which is a usual thing in this matchup. Doesn't really need the safety option, he just needs to actually cleanse and it's fine for him to live through the 2-card rotation, and he has a lot of initial burst which can lead to a one-shot. So let's just get into the game and let's see how this matchup plays out. The only problematic thing I can mention before starting the game is Viktor usually starts with Q and he can really abuse the early power spike in level 1 and 2. This matchup gets easier once you have a few more items, but so does his spike, so you need to actually watch out and be careful. And there's nothing more to say about it. Let's just wait and get into the matchup and see what mistakes he does or what mistakes I do. He starts with Q, which is the correct one. Let's see how this pans out. I believe I'm switching scenes there for my stream. I forget sometimes, I'm sorry. Anyway, it leads up with just starting the lane basic. He uses the Q to secure the minion, which isn't really Viktor-like. Because at this point onwards, where I'm zoning away from him, so he can't try to cheese me by proccing the Thunderlord or hitting me with the Q. He goes for another Q clear, and then he overstays next to the ranged minions, so I end up red carding him. I end up also blue carding him and picking up a minion, because he was pathing towards that side for a while, so I was predicting. Picked him up with Q and hit him again. Put an early ward there, because I feel like Hecarim might have started blue if I remember, watching Trinamir appear late. I should really switch song. Okay, that's better. There's nothing really to be said now. The lane is just me putting pressure on him basically. Because I appear that he's not really that aggressive as most Viktors. So I want to shove it into the turret so he starts missing minions. Here I want to recall and get the early power spike, which I prefer. I believe I'm sitting around 800, so I'm gonna have the boots, the additional Dorans and potion. Yep, 1 potion. So I was sitting on 750. I can manage to get into wave, into lane pretty quick as well. So there isn't really a problem to be up here now. Oh yeah, I get pixel blocked by the turret. I have no idea what that was about. I get back to lane. Pick the CS up. Bad part is that it's a cannon minion wave. So I won't really be denying that much from him. But it surely does help to put pressure on him and see if I can do something. I was considering watching top and see if I could go behind Trinamir and kill him. But the lane just went back to normal. And I return after warding. So I see if Hecarim is flanking me. Then I hug the side of the ward because it reveals both openings. I can see if he's coming from the top side. Hence the Scuttle and Poppy shoving it in. There I try to line it up with his pathing, but I miss it by just a small bit. Because I wanted to take the 2 CAs, shove the lane further, just focus. I'm about to hit level 6, so usually I prefer to shove the lane at this point and watch a bit on my opponents where they tend to move. He flashed there for no reason, because I had everything on cooldown and I don't really want to ignite when he has a chance of cleansing it. I stun flash in, so I'm pretty much safe. I'm staying in the lane just because I want the 4 additional minions. Then I'm hugging the opposite side of where Hekari was pathing, and I can see him through Nocturne. So this is just a safe recall. I complete the Ionian and don't really have that much gold. I had 400, I believe correctly, from looking at the buy, so it just ends up me getting more mana so I can shove out the wave and really focus on getting a gank off. Viktor doesn't have flash, so he won't really be playing that aggressive or trying to get me out of lane. So the most important fact here is to shove out the lane and just pick up the free kill. I see that bot lane is fighting and I shove out the wave so I get the Nami. I thought she died already, but I appear to hit less on her. So it just ends me giving up to Jhin, which is fine. I spot the pink ward, so I clean it off by warding. I take the plant to just regen a bit of my mana, because I know I can catch the wave before it hits the turret, since I checked on my mid lane. The minion take 2 shots and then I pull it back, cleaning most of the wave, taking minimal damage and securing every minion, resetting back the wave to normal, where I can Q it in a straight line and instantly erase the wave and cut it in half. My team is doing dragon, so I opt to check. I find Hecarim here, which I managed to juke the ult from, and then I managed to card him there. Because it was kind of obvious that he wanted to card me. I mean ult me towards the Wraiths, so I just dodged it and I managed to live off it. Wasn't really something fancy, it just something you edge into your mind's opponent and predict his movement. And since I outrun him and I distance myself with the stun, it will be up even if he has another charge. The lane is still going pretty decent because it's not shoved into my turret yet. Managed to pick up the Sheen and some more potions. I pick up the ranged minions. I should be hitting the melee one because I know it's gonna die there. But I gamble that it's still gonna live for some reason. Clear the wave and then I start shoving it in a bit. I'm thinking how hard I should shove it in. I should really check the side and get a deeper ward. So I do it and then I obviously notice the ping, so I'm going for it now that Viktor has returned to lane and I don't see Hecarim anywhere nearby. I'm watching top lane in how it plays out, but Tryndamere is pretty laid back, so I'm actually questioning the decision to go for him. So I'm just waiting for another wave to shove it in and see if I have any other option for it. And as I look top lane, he gets one shot, so I position myself a bit further than bot lane than I want to. I'm watching them if something happens, because both the bot lane seems to be staying with low HP, and that was right, assuming they were baiting for Hecarim, which leads to that free kill there, and then the double on Nami, and then I died because I got bubbled and I didn't really want to flash, so I just secured the double and died. Since it was the most optimal play for me. And it still led to 3-for-2 trade and the bot lane turret. So it was a fine trade. I spot the Viktor with the Jhin and Nocturne, so we're gonna go for him. But I believe Nocturne just ends up soloing him. Managed to get the mid turret, and then we're also pursuing to push for the second one a bit. Janna spots them out, so I ward there in case. At the moment we don't know where Hecarim is, but we're just pushing it. It seems pretty free off this point. I poked the Jhin out and secured the last minion of the wave. I put some pressure onto him so he can recall and not stay in my lane. I spot Hecarim doing that, so I'm just trying to steal the raptors, and I actually managed to get their big one, which was good. Gave me 62 gold, I actually remember. I recall it, I believe I should have Lich Bane. Nothing really too unusual for me. I have ult to flash up, Ignite coming up, so this should look like another key moment to get another kill in. Nocturne is on the bottom side with my bot lane pretty deep, but I know there are 3 of them in the top side, so we should try to gank bot lane and abuse the fact that their team can't really help them. The question is just how willing am I to go in. My teammates seem to be backing, so they don't seem to favor that. So I call it off, but I still look towards bot lane to check their HPs for a second time. Why the reason Jhin was actually backing off. Since the bot lane appeared to be backing off, that bush Nocturne was standing in must be warded, since that's the first bush they reacted from. Yeah, I go for the free kill on Viktor, but Nocturne wants to take it for no reason when he's dead from the Ignite. Hecarim ults me, but it ends up with me being feared upwards, because that was where the ult was pathed towards. I tried to go for the Hecarim, since my team was chasing him. I could have went for the Jinx and kill him, because Hecarim couldn't really have saved him, but I assumed the Jinx had backed further, so I didn't really check that hard. It was more checking on Hecarim to try and secure that kill. Here Poppy accidentally knocks him into me. He managed to get 2 crits in a row off, which is really bad, and then I end up dying, and then he doesn't get the Trinity either. I know he wanted to knock him into the wall, but he kinda killed me in a way. It just ends up looking really bad. Oh, another turret block, or Nexus. My character loves to space into things this game. I clean the wave as always to look for options. So this is getting into mid game, and we've pretty much taken a huge chunks of their base, so the most optional thing is to look for Scuttle at this point. I spotted 2 of them, but they were already spotted with the minion wave. Just spotted further down, this how what's there. The worst part, Hecarim, so I hugged the other side. I don't want to hug the wave too closely, since I noticed Hecarim was still around. And I just distance myself, so I don't get Hecarim ulted. I noticed Tryndamere is here, so I just took hard to rotate him, and for some reason he doesn't ult. He doesn't have any summoners, so I don't think he believed in himself trying to pick up the kill. The reason I pathed away from him and let him finish the turret off with the additional autos is in case if he is towards me and slow, while I don't have the W up. As soon as I'm like 1 second up or have it, I'm not really afraid of fighting 1v1 against a melee champion without CC. So it's just clever decision making, distancing yourself from Tryndamere. The majority of my team were bot lane, and I noticed the blue might be up, or I think I noticed it before of a ward timing out, I'm not sure. So I end up taking the blue instead. While Hecarim is occupied mid and Tryndamere returns to lane, since he just seems to be walking top every chance he gets. I get a bit baited by my team, but it managed to work out. Because they told me they were on their way and then it took longer. I thought Nocturne had ult as well. So I thought I was almost in danger, but I walked into the redemption of Janna and got a huge chunk of my HP back, and Hecarim didn't really favor ulting because he knew it wouldn't kill me. I complete the Luden's Echo and I got my utility build going. I spotted their bot lane being pretty free. Nami's pathing really weird. So she kinda got herself killed in a way. I noticed Tryndamere just trying to juke away. So I just end up going for him. And after that team fight I didn't really fancy since Forfeit was being up, so that led to a quick early surrender because our team was just too far ahead. Thank you for watching the 6th game, and like always, if you like the video you can always follow and subscribe or like and comment the video below. You can always catch the live version of the game at Twitch TV TF West. I stream daily, and if you want me to analyze any other videos, just let me know through any other platform, or even in League you can add me on my account for any inquiry about Twisted Fate. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for the next video.